पुण्याच्या संरक्षण उत्पादन स्टार्टअप कंपनीन हेवी लिफ्ट युटिलिटी ड्रोन तयार केला। विशेष म्हणल्यार ह्या ड्रोनात मनीस लेगीत बसून वचूंक शकता। सागर डिफेन्स इंजिनियरिंगान ह्या ड्रोनाक वरुण अशें नांव दिलां। हो ड्रोन बेगीनच भारतीय नौदळांत सामील जातलो। तशेंच भारतीय नौदळाची गरज लक्षांत घेवनूच वरुण ड्रोनाची रचना केल्या। झुजारी जहांच्या मेरेन माल व्हरपा खातीर तशेंच अडचणींच्या सुवातींनी कर्मचाऱ्यांक व्हरपा खातीर ह्या ड्रोनाचो उपेग करूं येता अशी माहिती हो ड्रोन तयार केल्ल्या अभियंत्यान दिल्या। पुण्याच्या संरक्षण उत्पादन स्टार्टअप कंपनीन हेवी लिफ्ट युटिलिटी ड्रोन तयार केला। विशेष म्हळ्यार ह्या ड्रोनात मनीस लेगीत बसून वचूंक शकता। सागर डिफेन्स इंजिनियरिंगान ह्या ड्रोनाक वरुण अशें नांव दिलां। हो ड्रोन बेगीनूच भारतीय नौदळांत सामील जातलो। तशेंच भारतीय नौदळाची गरज लक्षांत घेवनूच वरुण ड्रोनाची रचना केल्या। झुजारी जहाजा मेरेन माल व्हरपा खातीर तशेंच अडचणींच्या सुवातींनी कर्मचाऱ्यांक व्हरपा खातीर ह्या ड्रोनाचो उपेग करूं येता अशी माहिती हो ड्रोन तयार केल्ल्या अभियंत्यान दिली।
So if you look at prepaid taxis, actually, the biggest challenge in a prepaid taxi is generally a single person who is flying between two places. What we realized was the biggest challenge for us was the logistics for the transportations, even for human or cargo was the bigger challenge. Where the country, with the opening of drone policies, were moving towards smaller drones, we also realized there was a big opportunity for drones in logistics and personal aerial vehicle space. So we started working on this almost 3.5 years back, and we started designing it across. This is where the Vice Chief, Shri Admiral Gormade sir, he came on, he gave the idea through that, why don't you go across and build a bigger platform which we want for unable warships. So through NIIO and TDAC, we got the opportunity to build this platform. And that's where the whole idea really concretized into a perfect product solution, what you're seeing today. So basically, if you see a drone, this has 16 rotors onto it. This is specially designed for the Indian naval warships and especially for the Indian Navy. So it can land and take off from a moving warship. Now, the biggest challenge on a warship out at sea is when they want to have a transfer of fuel or a transfer of cargo, or in case of medical casualty evacuation, they need to bring two ships together very close to each other. And there's something called RASFAS operations, or fly a helicopter from a ship and then make it land on the other. And that requires a lot of cost, there's a lot of risk, and there's a risk to human life also. So in this case, this scenario, this platform can pick up to 100 kgs of cargo, or with medical evacuation, somebody you can sit on it, as you saw me flying over here, and then can take it off from one ship and then land on another one. Parallelly, the system has a lot of fail-safes. Now, moment you say you have to fly your human on board, that means you need to have the highest safety ratings. In this case, it has a ballistic parachute. So it's an electronic, mechanical component. Anything can fail or everything can fail. So if all failure happens, there's a ballistic parachute that can come up. Then if 4 rotors also fail, the drone can keep flying in. Close to 30 to 50% of the battery failure also happens. Then in that scenario also, the drone can come back and land safely. So, okay, this platform is capable of flying between 25 to 30 minutes. It has a range of close to 20 kilometers. This drone can fly up to a height of 500 meters from a landing position, a takeoff position basically. Then the multiple fail-safes working on this endurances and the range parameters is 30% of the battery failure, 4 rotors, if you have a complete failure. And in the end, if you have a complete system failure, in that scenario, the ballistic parachute comes into play.